My name is Jamie Summers. I study the MSc in Criminology and Criminal Justice, and I'm from Edinburgh. I actually studied sports science as an undergraduate. Towards the end of the course, I kind of realised that it wasn't what I wanted to do, it wasn't the career path I wanted to go down, and I happened to have done an option course, an elective course in first year, run by one of the criminology staff, and it was an introduction to criminology, and I really enjoyed that, found it really interesting. So I decided to look into what course they offered here, and I went for it, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than my undergraduate, so proved to be a good choice. So studying part-time, it was a decision that I made purely so that I was able to work in addition to studying, so it's worked out really well for me. For me, one of the core modules that we did, which was research methods, criminological research methods, I found that to be a really useful course. It was really well run by Dr. Alistair Henry, and it was basically very applied. So it was showing us criminology, how it's applied to the real world. So we actually had a session where we met a lot of practitioners. So we met a representative from Her Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary. We met a police sergeant from Police Scotland, someone from the Procurator Fiscal Office, and various other criminological practitioners. So we had a session with them. They told us about what we did. They offered potential subjects that people could maybe explore in the research, and opened a lot of avenues for the research project that we had to do for that topic, as well as some people I know who are studying their dissertation now. It gave them a lot of kind of fuel for thought for that. I'm really interested in going into security. So obviously there's public sector roles and private sector roles as well. So at the moment there's quite a few roles for like a private security consultant. So there's a lot of different companies that offer different types of security services to their clients, whether it be software to prevent cybercrime, whether it be hardware, security guards, things like that. So I'm quite interested in that. But in addition, you've got public sector roles as well. So I'm thinking about maybe the civil service, the NCA, which is the National Crime Agency, which is technically a branch of the civil service. It's a government agency that deals with things like organised crime, trafficking, things like that. I would say definitely reach out if you can to the programme director. For me it was Fiona Jameson. I had a meeting with her before I started, and she was really helpful because I was very unsure. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to cope with the workload. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to cope with the completely different academic path that it was, because obviously sports science is a very hard science-based subject. This is a more social science type thing. But I had a really good chat with her. She was like, don't worry, we have students from all different academic backgrounds, science, business, law, history, politics, like all these kind of things. So, and that's one of the strengths of the course. You get all these different backgrounds, people can help you out in different ways. So I would definitely use the resources that the uni have put there on the website and the online prospectus. Do a bit of like digging for yourself, and yeah, you won't regret it. It's very good.